Sunday, September 1st, 09:55 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. We just finished the month of August, and I'm looking at the sectors in the S&P 500. In the S&P 500, which is a stock index, there are 11 sectors. So we're going to see who's the strongest of those sectors year to date. This is the S&P 500 stock index. Look, the past 20 years, this year, it's all-time high. This month, we made a lower high than the prior month. Still above the high of last year. But we want to look at those 11 sectors inside the S&P 500, see if any of them are outperforming the S&P 500. They all have stock ETFs. You could invest in any of those. So we'll go top down, the ones that are the heavily weighted average in the S&P 500. Again, 20 years of history. The first, XLK. Same thing. Last month was the all-time high. This month, lower, low, lower, high. So similarities to the S&P 500. Plus, technology makes up a large percentage of the S&P 500 now. Still, look at this. We're above the highs of last year. XLV, outstanding. All-time new high and new high for the year. Outstanding. Performing better than the S&P 500. So you could be invested in this and beating the stock index. XLF, another all-time high and also new high for the year, performing better than the S&P 500. XLY, nope, below the high of 2021. And also for the current month, made a lower high, lower low. And a new low for the year. XLC. Yep, new high for the year. And above the high of the past duration of this one. Again, this does not have 20 years of history because this stock ETF is not available for that longer duration. Again, all-time new high. So we have several of these stock sectors, all-time new high. Next, XLI, another all-time high, outstanding. A lot of these sectors are performing better than the S&P 500 stock index. XLP, another all-time high, outstanding. XLE, nope, made a lower high, lower low, way below the highs of the year, plus below the high of 2014. XLU, new high for the year, but below 2022. So again, the S&P 500 is performing better than this one because the S&P 500 made a new all-time high this year for this one. I mean, the S&P 500 made an all-time new high this year versus this one, XLU, has not taken out the all-time high here. Yeah, so again, the stock index, S&P 500, is performing better than this one. But again, many of the stock sectors we see performing better than the S&P 500. Let's go to the next. XLRE, real estate. New high for the year, outstanding. Below the high of 2021. XLB, yep, new high for the year, new high for the 20 years, outstanding. Outstanding. So those are the 11 sectors. Many of them making new highs for the year, several of them all-time new highs. So there's quite a few of them you could have been invested in days, weeks, months already, beating the S&P 500. If you're curious on the other stock indexes, I posted videos on those already. Thank you as always for spending just a little bit of time with me. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.